Hello everyone, this is Sumant. In this video, let's discuss modules in Python. So, what is module? Module is nothing but it's just a file which consists of some Python code. Whatever it may be, not only Python code, you can write some statements, you can write some functions, you can write classes, you can define variables, whatever you want, you can write. After writing that, we're gonna store that in .py format. We're gonna save that file in .py format. So that we call as module. So now let's understand what's the use of this module. Why we have to create modules. So for example, let's say if you are working in a company, they will ask you to write some code. So if you are working on a real world project, the code will be lengthy one. So you can't write everything in single file. So we're gonna divide that complete project or complete program. We're gonna divide that into every part. We're gonna write separately. So by following this way, it will make the code easier to understand. And also if you want to debug some code, if you got any errors in the code, if you want to debug, you can just easily debug the code. And the other advantage is, for example, let's say you will create a module, and for example, let's say you created some login authentication using some Python module. So not only in one project, right, we're gonna use that same, you can use that module which we have created in many projects, right? We can just import that in our other projects also, right? So that's the use of modules. We can just debug the code easily, and it will be easier to understand, and also we can just import it to some other projects if we want. So that's the use of these modules. And now let's understand what are the built-in modules in Python. So built-in modules are nothing but these are the modules which have been created by some other one, right? So we are just importing that modules. If you want to find what are all the built-in modules available in Python, so you can just use this help of command, like help of function, and I'm just using help of modules. And if you just type that, so you can see all the built-in modules available in Python. So these are all the modules which are available in Python. So if you want to use that, you can just import that, and you can use that modules. So let's understand how to import this built-in modules. For now, I'm just taking two important modules in Python. First one is math module, and second one is calendar module. So these are the two modules I'm gonna use now. So first one is math module. If you want to find any other math operations, you don't need to write some custom functions, or you don't need to write some default functions for that. So you can just import the math module, and you can just perform whatever operations you want. So how to import that? So for importing math module, we're gonna use import keyword. Import math I'm using, and you can just import as whatever name you want. Like I'm just importing math as m. Importing this math module as means alias m, means in form of m. I'm just importing. So you can use m dot, and if I use shift tab here, you can just see the explanation for that function. This module provides access to mathematical functions, right? So if you want to know what are all functions available in this math module, similarly you can just type help of math here. Now you can see what are all functions available in this math module. There are cos, sine, like there are some trigonometric functions, and if you want to find degrees, if you want to find factorial, floor division, modulus, and if you want to find GCD, there are a lot of functions in this math function, like math module. So let's discuss some functions. I'm just using math dot square root of, I'm just using 25. You can see I got the output as 5. So that's how you have to import and use the functions present in a module. And I'm just using another function present in this math module, m dot log of 100, and if I just give here base 10, you can see Now I got the value output as 2, right? Now if you want to give some particular base, you can just mention here. Like that's how you can use this math module and use the functions present in this math module. Let's discuss another module. Let's take an easy module to understand. Like I'm just taking this calendar module. So I'm just importing calendar module. I've just imported that calendar module, and if I just check what are all the functions available in this calendar module, you can see you got the complete explanation about this calendar module. So let's discuss some functions available in this calendar module. So I'm just here, I'm not importing some other variable, right? I'm just importing calendar, so I'm just using that here. So calendar dot, so I'm just using this sleep off, and here what you have to mention means just the year you have to mention. I'm just mentioning 2018. So you can see I got the output as false, right? And if I just mention 2020, you can see we got the output as true. So that's the use of this leap method. And let's discuss one more method. See, I'm just using calendar dot, I'm just using calendar method, and you can see I got the calendar for the year 2021. So that's how you can use these modules, and that's how you can that's about these inbuilt modules, and that's how you can use the functions present in that modules. So you can just go through this and you can just check whatever modules you want, and you can just import and you can use those. So let's understand how to create our custom modules, like how to create our own modules. So generally in industry we're gonna use PyCharm to create module, like to write the code. There it will be very easy to create modules when compared to this Jupyter notebook. Since we are learning the basics, let's understand in Jupyter notebook. So I'm just going here, and here we got as new, right? And I'm just using a new, I'm just creating text file here, and here I'm just renaming the file name as let's say we want to create math, like we want to create some calculator type of module, right? So I'm giving calc dot py, so I'm just giving the name as this. So here the main thing you have to understand is here the extension .py. So that you have to remember when you are writing, when you are saving the file, just you have to remember this .py. So here I'm just writing all the operations, right? And I'm just saving the file. Now I'm just import calc, right? Now if I just press tab here, you can see all the methods available in that module. We can see here, right? Add, division, multiplication, subtraction. So whatever you want, you can just call the function and just give the values, and you can see we got the output as 5. And similarly you can just we can just use other functions even. So you can see we got the output as 6. So that's how you can just create your own module and we can import. And there are some other methods of importing modules. So let's understand those. In previous case we have just discussed import module alias some other name, right? Like we have given some import calc as C, something we have given like that, right, in previous case. And similarly if you want to, there is another method. So import calc, so I'm just giving from calc import add, right? Here we have 4 methods in this module, right? You have to import all those things. If you want just add method, like add function, you can just from calc you can just import add and you can use that, right? Now you don't need to mention this calc add like that. You can just can just mention add of 2 comma 3, and the next thing, and another method which we can import is from calc import star. So what it will do means, it will just import all the methods present in calc. So even you can import in this manner even. So that's how you can create your custom modules and importing those. And another thing which I have to explain is, here we have seen we are just directly importing, right, from calc import star, or we are just importing calc like that, right, import calc, right. So since this module calc is present in, like, since this is present in the same location, right, it is present in the same location, right. So due to that we can directly import it. If this calc or if this module is in some other location, we can't, like, if you just try to import, you can't do that, right. So for that, so you can see I have just moved this previously presented module to some other location. Now if I just try to import this, see, you can see it just saying module not found error, no module named calc. So you can see, since there is no, I have just moved, right. So then what you have to do means, there are two methods you can do. First, I am just importing sys module, system module. I'm just importing import sys, and what you can do is, I'm just sys dot path dot append of, right. I'm just appending the path, right. I'm just changing the path. So it's, the location is here, so I'm just copying this location. You can see I'm just using that. And you may ask, what is this R? This is an Unicode character. While mentioning some paths of the directories, you have to use this Unicode character. So if I just import calc, you can see it didn't give any error. And if I just use add, like, if I just use add of 2 comma 3, now you can see we didn't get any error. So when a module is not in current working directory, like the current working directory and the directory in which the module is present, when these two are different, first we have to change that directory to that location, like in which directory the module is present, we have to change that. Then we can just import. So you can see in this case. And the other method you can just use is, you can just import OS module, and in this OS module you can just use OS dot change chdir of, like, it means that change directory, right. So I'm just using same this which I have given here. So you can see we didn't get any error, and similarly you can just do it. And if I just import it, so you can see we didn't get any error. So that's how. So in these two methods, like using this module or OS module, you can just change the directory path, and you can use, like, you can import the modules. So that's all for this video. I hope you understood everything about modules, like from built-in modules, how to use the built-in modules, and what are the, like, how to check how many built-in modules are there, and also how to import the built-in modules, and how to create our custom modules, and how to import those modules. And I hope you have understood everything about modules. If you understood the video, like the video. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, just please subscribe to the channel, and you will get more videos regarding Python, like data science, statistics, like linear algebra, etc. All those, I'm gonna create all those videos. And thanks for watching.